And welcome to another Weatherman video game production. I hope you enjoy. Hello, everybody. This is your Weatherman here with another episode of Animation Throwdown. This time we are taking a look at a siege match between my guild S-Mart and Osteria. I've been given instructions to attack either their American Dad Island, their Athletic Island, and I forget which other one. Athletic, yeah. American Dad, Educated, Athletic. Nobody's hit Athletic yet, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do that. I mean, it's the current BGE. I've been messing around with decks, but a lot of that is, sort of trial and error. It gets me up there in SFC, but you never know how it's going to work in Siege or Rumble. So I'll go ahead and give my first deck here, which is basically just, a deck of all mythics and some bodybuilder stand PCs in there to fill in the gaps. And we'll see how this performs here. So right from the start, I didn't have any item cards, so I just had to go bodybuilder stand. That's a pretty powerful counter there with the softball bill. So right now, since I've got the PC cards, I'm just going to try to outrun or outflank them to the right. I don't have a choice now, so I've got to put something down. And it looks like the bodybuilder stand and both of our anchor cards got lost at the same time. So it looks like softball bill will be able to take them out if I make that combo there. And so there you go. Win number one. Wasn't the prettiest thing in the world, but got the job done. So let's see. Hit number 2 here. We're going to go ahead and see what they start off with. Bodybuilder stand. I don't have any PCs, so I'm going to have to start off with an item card. I've got Ping Pong Brian, but this is going to put me behind unless I get some PC cards here. Yeah, I still don't have any PCs, so I've got Sledding Jesus there. Guess I'll go with Cyclist Jimmy and just try to... Yeah, there's no way. I don't think I can keep up with there's not enough cripples to go around here. Looks like I'll be taking the loss on this one. So, my current deck of all mythics with some bodybuilder stands, pretty dependent on what pops up first, and that's it's not the best deck if you have to rely on your RNG to get you a win there. This time I've got some PCs, so I can at least keep pace with their bodybuilder stand and their Meg football kickoff. I ran out of PCs, so I'm going to go ahead and try to make a strong combo there. Basketball Joe is one of the new combos, but he's pretty powerful with the jab and the craze. That means he's almost always guaranteed to get some crazed as long as his attack isn't 0 to start with. Let's see, what can I finish this off with here? Amy is more of a defensive card, but she's got a heck of a payback, so whatever hits her is usually gonna die, and that worked out pretty well. So 2-1 so far. We'll see how this goes. Let's see, the fourth hit. Let's see what they lead off with. Item card. I can match with an item card. I can try to make a combo here. Again, Golf Club Amy, she's got a nice payback, so whatever they hit with her, whatever they hit her with, she should take them out. Couple that with a couple of bodybuilder stands. Just going to keep throwing bodybuilder stands out now that I'm ahead a little bit. Hopefully I can outflank them. Oh, I lost my second card there. So I'm going to have to fill that in with... I'm going to have to fill that in with an item card. And they're starting to outflank me here. I can either try to combo and hope for the best, or just throw down an item card to shield. And I went with the item card there. Just going to see. I mean, they're outflanking me by quite a bit. So, I don't know that if this is going to be winnable here. It's close, but I can't really see what's off the screen either. So they've at least got me outflanked by 1. And if they've got me outflanked by 2, this is probably going to be a loss. Oh, well, okay. I'll get my bodybuilder Stan out there. The Basketball Joe should take care of this. And there you go. Not the prettiest of victories, but it's getting the job done so far. So let's see. We're going to go with hit number 5 here. So far, 3-1. Not too bad. They've got 1 PC. I'm going to throw my Sledding Jesus out there. Again, the Golf Club Amy. It's a pretty good counter to, to anything, really. Anything that still has attack. That payback is really powerful. They've gone ahead with Bodybuilder Stan. I was able to take out their anchor card, but then they took out my second card. That was just too much. So they outflanked me with PC cards. Those PC cards got too strong, and I wasn't able to counter. So now I'm 3-2. Getting more than 2 losses is not ideal in Rumble or Siege. So right now I've got PCs. I can match in PC to PC, but I ran out of PCs, so I've got to throw down an item card, and that puts me behind by 1. I'm going to try to keep up with Cripples with the Cyclist Jimmy Jr. there. Throw my Bodybuilder Stan out just to try to keep from getting outflanked. They took out my secondary card and then outflanked me. So that's that's not good. So 6 hits, I'm 3-3. So I can't keep going with this deck. I'm going to have to retool things here. Look at a new deck, put some new cards together. I've got some other athletic decks built. I just have to see which one is most likely to be effective here. I've got a Bodybuilder Stan mix. It's got some of the football Megs in there. Bodybuilder Stan. I don't know. It's got Swole Francine. Still not convinced it's gonna be enough. It's tempting to go with this, but let's see what else I've got here. I've got the straight Bodybuilder Stan deck. I could go with that, but again, I don't want to just rely on one card. Let's see. That the Meg football, it does have the cripple all effect. I also have my all PC deck here, but I've played this in SFC, and the all PC deck, it can be effective, but if they get a natural combo in somewhere early, they could knock out one of my PCs, and that could end the game a lot faster than I'm comfortable with. Looking at some other PCs to substitute maybe for Cyclist Jimmy Jr. I do have the Wingnut Amy's, but their HP is so low, I'm just afraid they're going to get taken out too quick. So all PC just may not be the way to go here. It's tempting because it does pretty well on SFC just because I can outflank a lot of people. But again, I've already lost 3 here. It's a tough call what I want to do with this deck. I like Wingnut Leela. I just don't know if she's the right play here. They've got some pretty good defensive cards, that Football Meg and Bodybuilder Stan. I'm just not sure Wingnut Leela is going to stand up to that. If we take a look at the Meg football card deck that I've got, Sledding Jesus gives me Team Laquifa, so I don't really want that. Let's see, I'll go ahead and put the new Mythic in there. Let's see what else I've got. I know I can replace those 2 cards. I've got some better item cards now. So let me substitute some of those in real quick. I've got some of those. I've quadded out some of the item cards that have enlarge, as a base stat, and that really helps their survivability if they're out there alone. So that enlarge is going to give them about 100 hit points when I first put them down. At least with the BGE bonus and all of that. Otherwise, I've got a lot of Football Meg here. I keep getting outpaced with PC cards, so I think I'm going to take away one of my natural Meg combos and maybe just throw in a couple of Bodybuilder Stands. I don't want to end up in a situation where I just can't keep up because they're outflanking me with PC cards. So Bodybuilder Stan is, you've got Sledding Gene there and Teen Laquifa and Trapeze Bob, Cyclist Jimmy Jr. And, a lot of these are okay, but again, I don't know if they're going to be able to keep up with some of the offensive or the defensive decks I've seen from Osteria so far. Let's see. Yeah, didn't mean to hit the recycling tab there. So took away a Meg and a PC and an item card. And I think I'm just going to throw in a couple of Bodybuilder Stands. We'll see how this goes. It's basically Football Meg, Bodybuilder Stand PC, and Meg PC against whatever they've got left. I've got 4 hits left, and I really need to win them all. So let's get at it. Let's see what happens here. There's a lot of deck messing around with decks there, and I know that's not the most exciting thing in the world, but I'm just trying to kind of walk you through my process of what I do if things aren't going my way. You've got to reevaluate. You can't just keep taking losses with the same deck over and over again. I was able to get that natural Meg combo that really ups the cripple all effect, and that can help mitigate being outflanked a little bit. So they do have me outflanked by 2 cards, but I was able to take out their anchor card and their third card. Now they're missing their first 3 cards, and this should be an easy wrap-up win here. And there we go. So far, the retooled deck seems to be working. Got 3 more hits. Let's get at it. Hopefully we can go 7-3 here. This is pretty early on in the siege, so and I'm the first one to hit this athletic deck, so I'm kind of showing you my process of what I do if I run into trouble. But this video is also for my guild S-Mart to give them some idea of what they might be facing here when they if they do attack Athletic Island. I've gotten one or two of the Meg PCs, one natural Meg, and then another Meg PC out there. That's really going to hinder their ability to get their attack up very high. Bodybuilder Stan still has that 33 attack out there. It's a little dangerous. And the best thing I can do now is just put down, again, one of those item cards with the enlarge. But my anchor card was able to take him out. So there you go. Doing better so far. 2 more hits left. That one was pretty close, but I think, I haven't lost yet, so I'm going to just keep with it. Let's see. So they go out with the football Meg PC. I can match that. Now I'm going to have to go with an item card, so I'll go with lead with that the new mythic item card. Then cap that off with the Meg mythic. And that leads to a really powerful cripple all. And there you go. It took out the Meg PC card there. So now I've got 2 natural Meg, natural Meg football combos there. And that's really going to dominate those PC cards. It's just going to take their attack down to near 0. And there you go. If you can get those natural Meg combos out there, even if they start out flanking you, almost the double cripple all, that it really mitigates the outflanking from the AI defense there. They led with an item card. I've got some PCs here, so I'm just going to try to outflank them and see what the AI does. They went with Workout Klaus, but with no combo mastery. Softball Bill, that's a pretty dangerous card with the payback there, so I'm really hoping my outflanking strategy works. I was able to get a natural Meg combo there, but you saw I lost that second card, but I was able to outflank them enough to get the win. So that Softball Bill combo is a pretty powerful defensive card. That'll probably come into effect in the Rumble. And that was it. I ended up 7-3. Certainly wasn't perfect, but I hope you enjoyed some of my thought process, how I take a look at Siege, how I adjust things if things aren't going well. And if you're one of my fellow guildmates, hopefully this gives you an idea of what to face if you're going to hit Athletic Island. That's pretty much all I've got. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, leave comments, let me know what you'd like to see. And this is your Weatherman signing off.